Alright, I've got Damian Fisher back with me again to explain an exercise that I think has great utility for rowers. So he's going to walk me through what he looks for when coaching his athletes.
Okay, so what we have here is a lying Pallof press. What we're going to have is Will's going to lie down. The band is going to orient perpendicular to his body, so it's going to be even with his chest. He's going to have his knees at a 90-90 position. So we're going to have 90 degrees, a little forward, 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. And he's going to curl his toes towards his shin. What we're doing is we're putting him into full flexion position. Then from here, he's just going to bring the band down to his chest, keeping a straight line, pause for a sec, and press straight up. What he's having to do here is stabilize with his obliques and his transverse abdominis. So we're going to cue him to pull his belly button up and in, try to activate that transverse again. The great utility about this exercise is it forces you to only use your obliques and transverse and takes the hips out of the equation. Good.
One of the reasons I think this exercise is so great for rowers is that at the catch, if you're a port, your left side obliques are going to get much stronger from constantly being in this rotated position and then pulling through and stabilizing the whole time. Then at the finish, you will again develop the outside obliques more by turning back out of the back end of the stroke. So this can actually be a cause of rib stress fractures as well as the pulling on the oblique muscles if you're not stabilized properly through the entire torso. So what this exercise will get you to do is to, one, take hip flexion out of it, so you actually have to work on your core muscles, and then it will also force you to stabilize the entire torso, not just preferentially one half based on which side of the boat you are. Furthermore, the advantage that this has over the standing Pallof press is that it takes your hips and glutes out of the equation. So this forces you to really separate hip flexion action from core flexion, whereas in the Pallof press, you're going to be stabilizing from a standing position. That's great for other sports, but in rowing, you have to get really good at maintaining torso tightness from a contracted or flexed position at the hips.